Hey, I'm Allie. In my last video, I talked about why posture matters, and in this one, I'm going to be telling you 3 tips of things that I do to help relieve neck, shoulder, and back pain. So in my last video, I talked about pec muscles and how they get short when we're in a rounded position. So the first thing is pec stretching. And there are a few different ways to do this. You might have seen a doorway stretch. I really like going up to a wall and having your arms out like this. So you have kind of a goalpost arm, and you leave your arm in that position while you turn your body slightly away. So you're still in contact with the wall with this side of your body, but you're turning in the opposite direction, and you should feel a good stretch across the front of your chest here. So on one side, and then repeat to the other side. If you're not feeling it, try to get your body closer to the wall. You should feel a gentle stretch that you can hold for at least 30 seconds. That's how long muscle fibers take to release. So that's one. And the second one is thoracic rotations. So this one's tricky because our lower back wants to move a lot more than our upper back. So when I say thoracic, I'm talking about this part of the spine. So kind of in the realm of our rib cage. So try to keep your hips as still as you can, and you'll be turning just from your upper back. So if your hips are pointing forward, you know that your lumbar spine isn't what's rotating. That's your lower back. So see how my hips stay pointing forward and I'm moving just kind of my rib cage. So I put my arms out like this and reach across with the front arm. And what I feel is a huge stretch in my lower thoracic spine here and my upper thoracic spine here. And then repeat to the other side like that. I found that for my own persistent shoulder pain, thoracic stretching is way more effective than trying to move my shoulder around, crank my neck to one side or the other. So it just looks like this. Rotate in one direction, hold there for a couple seconds, rotate in the other direction, hold there for a couple seconds, and go back and forth through that. That's something that I do throughout the day, especially if I'm sitting at a desk. And I find that doing even just a few of those every hour is a huge relief for me. The third tip is kind of silly. So my favorite thing to do is go on a floppy walk. I walk around the block and I just shake my arms around in whatever way feels comfortable. So if you like dancing, dancing can be a great thing to do. Just anything that gets you out of static postures where tension just builds and builds in our body. Any sort of free-flowing movement can feel really good. So give those things a try. And if you want any more specific advice, come see me. Give me a call at 812-558-0693.